Okay, in this video we're just going to look into the contacts section of Lifecycle. So once you click on the contacts tab, you're taken to this screen. Let's run through some of the things at the top first. So you've got this add new contact button, which is pretty self-explanatory, brings you up a box to add in a new person. The email and the mobile phone numbers are compulsory. You have to enter those into this system. What you've got to remember is that this is a data system, so it's really important that we start trying to gather correct data on people, because the system will do things like look for them in Facebook. So it's no good anymore to just put in there hasn't got an email address or hasn't got a mobile number. We need to start gathering this information off of people. You've got a search button here, free text search. So if you just remember the person's first name or something, you can type it in here and run the search, and it will narrow down the number of contacts that you see. Over on the right, again, you've got a quick search, which will bring you up a few more options. Maybe you want to search by mobile number, some basic information, and in the advanced search, you can go a little bit deeper, and it will bring you up a whole big list of things that you can filter the contacts down by. Underneath that, you've got the selection as to what it's showing at the moment. So it's showing contacts from the Dover branch, and the related user is me, Mark Burgess. If I wanted to see all contacts, then I just need to change that to all, and it will show me every contact in the system. Over here we've got the sort button, where we can sort by created or last activity, that sort of stuff. And then over on the left here, you've got a few options in grey. So I can save the audience. To do that, I'd have to select which contacts it is that I actually want to save. One thing to remember is that if you save an audience from here, it will be a static list. So what do I mean by that? So a static list means that there's nothing that you will do inside Lifecycle that will take that person in or out of that list automatically. If you tick them and save them as an audience, they'll just stay in there, as opposed to a dynamic list, which you can create in audiences, whereby you're putting people in lists based on things that may change, like their status or the number of touch points they've had, that sort of stuff. So I could save an audience here if I wanted to make some sort of mailing list, or I could send them an SMS. Again, I must select a contact if I want to send an SMS, otherwise I'll get this error message down here saying you need to select at least one contact. If I did want to send a SMS to this particular person, I click that, it'll bring up the box. You click just under where it says SMS here, and you can start typing. Shows you the character count over on the right here, how many characters you've got left, and then you could send the message to the selected contacts. Same with email. When I click send email, it will bring me up a box showing the email template in the system, and here the content will be placed here. You need to actually delete that text to type, otherwise it's going to say that in your email. The final one option that you've got up here is to upload a CSV of contacts. Now when you do that, it will bring you up a box where you should select whether you are uploading vendors, or whether you are uploading buyers, or whether you're uploading landlords, or whether you're uploading tenants. If you've got a CSV file that is a mixture of all four, it's no good just ticking all four boxes, because what that will do is it will say everyone in this list is a vendor, a buyer, a landlord and a tenant, not a vendor or a buyer or a landlord and a tenant. So you just need to break your CSVs down to make sure that what you're uploading is actually just vendors, or just buyers, or just landlords. If you do decide to pick two, then what you're saying is that the people in that CSV file are all vendors that are also buyers. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, remember, we're trying to keep the system clean so that you can actually identify where your opportunities are. So this isn't a case whereby we just want to bung stuff in the system. We want to try and make it as clean as possible. So that kind of sums up this page here, where you can search for contacts, and there's a few options. In the next video, I'll go through the actual contact screen and dig into what you actually see when you're on the contact.